You can show love for someone even when you don't feel it. Because love is never defined first and foremost as a feeling in the Bible. It is a way of thinking. It's a way of acting. You can even love people who are undesirable to love. Because your love is not based upon them earning your love. It's based upon how you choose to think about them and how you choose to act toward them. You can even love your enemies. Think about that just for a moment. Jesus made this clear. You've heard that it was said, love your neighbor and hate your enemies. That's the way most of us live, right? Okay. You've heard that's the way most people think. Love your neighbor, hate your enemy. But I tell you, he's turning the apple cart upside down. I'm telling you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, that you may be children of your Father in heaven. He causes his sun to rise on the evil and the good and sends rain on the righteous and the unrighteous. If you love those who love you, what reward will you get? Implying that everybody does that. Are not even the tax collectors doing that? Even the most evil among us, Jesus is saying. For the tax collectors of his time were notorious for the way that they robbed and misused and mistreated people. Think about this for a moment. Jesus said, everybody in the world operates according to this dictum. Love your neighbor, hate your enemies. But I tell you, love your enemies. How could Jesus command us to love our enemies if love was based on a feeling? I don't feel very nice toward my enemies. How about you? I don't feel very loving toward people that are working against me or somehow against me in my life, nor do you. And so if love is based upon a feeling, it would be impossible for us to love our enemies. But Jesus raises the level of love to something that goes beyond emotion because he understands the fickle nature of emotion. And he says, what I want you to do is I want you to love on the basis of how you think and how you act. Love is a way of thinking. It's a way of acting and behaving.